Alright guys, sorry for the bouncing around. Definitely went to a different place. Oh, you're gonna have to voice this over. Bouncing around, got to a different place, trying to save the day. Everywhere else I was trying to go was either surrounded by private land with no access, or was just unbelievably thick. And like, I'd literally have to cut a trail almost, and I don't have it in me after 3 days of hiking. I hiked a little over 11 miles yesterday, so cactus. So I'm not necessarily trying to do that. So if you are enjoying this content and want to see more of it, please subscribe. That'd be awesome. If you really like it, you can leave a like. You got any questions? Comment them down below, and I will do my best to answer them. But it's probably hard to see. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it out. There's some ruins up here that I'm trying to get to. Just came up on this. That's pretty cool. Ruins are right here. But climbing up this, I can't help but think, why would you live up here? You know? I'm thinking maybe that's a spring. Then it would maybe make a little bit of sense, but still, you gotta grow your corn down in the wash, you know? I guess maybe on top somewhat. But even then, like, I don't see a reasonable way to get up from here. So, it just leads me to believe, like, what are you hiding from, you know? What was going on in the world then that you would come up here to live? That's just the vibe it gives me, that they're hiding from something. These are also some of the most northern ruins, like ancestral Puebloan ruins. These are some of the furthest north. Keep looking out for other things. You never know what you're going to stumble into, whether that be wildlife or artifacts or ruins themselves or what it may be. You always got to keep your head on a swivel eye. A little cloudy. Hope it doesn't rain. This is like one of the most notorious areas for flash floods. There's a bunch of rock art at the bottom of this that I showed you. It just makes me wonder, why not throughout the whole stretch? Why at the bottom? I bet you there's some at the top. But that's just a question I'll never get the answers to. Well, this is a little crazy. If there is a trail up to this, I'm definitely not on it. Oh, really takes some crazy work to get up here. I don't know if you can tell, but that's my truck way down there. Came all the way up this, and let me tell you, it's scary. Be super careful for loose boulders. Ruins are right here. While I work my way over to the site, let me fill you in on some background information. Research suggests this canyon was occupied from 800 to 1250 AD, but major occupation was from 1050 AD to 1250 AD, which is right around Pueblo II to early Pueblo III period. It might also be helpful to know that this canyon holds multiple other ancestral Puebloan ruins, but they're all located much lower in the canyon and much closer to the canyon bottom. But this site in particular sits roughly 800 feet above the canyon bottom, and its location alone suggests that it was defensive. Which makes me wonder, why did they move to the cliffs so suddenly? What were they hiding from? Some have claimed raiders from other tribes, but others claim food shortage and lack of water from drought became too much, resulting in the Puebloans becoming their own worst enemy. Ruins are all right here. Doesn't look like a massive site, but we run everything that they needed. This is what I'm currently dealing with. Now I gotta get down from here. I'll tell you one thing I know for sure. This is not the trail. I'm assuming I'm gonna run into a trail right over here, and then I'll follow that down. Hopefully, if not, that means no one really comes up here. Oh, hey, yeah, there is a spring. That makes sense. There's some Mohi steps over here. At least I think so. Those could be natural. Don't get me wrong. Wow. Isn't it amazing? Hopefully the wind isn't too bad right now. What a long way to hike. That's like 2 stories. What, this is a room right here. That's a room. There would be another one back there. I thought you could get up right here. Turns out this is ruins too. It didn't look like it was from down there. I haven't seen any pottery. don't think I really need to go inside to get the point across. Right? I mean, look at this. Room, that's a room, that's a room. There's another one right here, right behind this wall. Like, there's this room behind this wall. There's another wall, and there's another room. You got that right there. I mean, they're living on the cliff's edge. The trees sticking out. Timbers are all still intact. And I'll tell you right now, this isn't a casual climb. I was just really hoping I could see some pottery. See, look, and then there's another one above it. What? No way would I live in that. No way would I sleep in that. Bro, if that collapses, you're cooked. Alright, I'm gonna go down this way. I don't think I can actually get down right here. But I'm gonna go walk this edge. I think that's a kiva. That room's kind of oval shaped. Looking up. Get a view of that. Whoa. That's a kiva. A little washed out. I'll go get a better view of it. I mean, you can clearly see the stacked terrain, at least in my opinion. Yeah, it's very washed out. Different perspective on everything. Wall right there. There was a ruin down here, just over on the other side of this. And then, looking up. And then there's, you can see a little bit of stuff up there, and there's a bunch of red pigment up here. Pictographs on the wall. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at the T door right there. This is definitely the remains of a kiva. I would think all these would be the roof. I could be wrong, actually. So, oh man, I won't go past this sign, but I am gonna. And looking up, look at that. That's way up there. This had to have been tall, dude. This had to have been really tall. I mean, you can see the debris is all over here. And then, this is the best one yet. Wall, pathway. First piece of pottery I've seen in this spot. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna go in any of these. Yo, that's so cool. Look at all that. It's just a dark hole. For science purposes. Just looks like a storage room. I think that would be a storage room too. T door, wood still intact. I would think that would have been like a porch of some kind, and then there would have been a ladder. But all that's gone with time. Oh, whoa, I didn't look at that. The doorway to that one is right there. Right on the side. Here, I'll go right back up here for just a second. That's just amazing. Obviously, I'm not going to walk on any of that. Absolutely incredible that this is still here in this condition. And it's one of the most northern ruins, ancestral Puebloan ruins. Oh, hey, that's a piece of pottery. I think this is the best ruin I've come across. And although I almost died, definitely, I will say, maybe don't come by yourself and just be really, really careful. A lot of this is just loose dirt. And that means the rocks are loose too, no matter how big they are. So, I think that's just such weird shaping. I didn't see any grinding slicks or anything, but they had to have been somewhere around here. Those lines are way cool. I don't know what that would be. Man, what an amazing place. I'm so grateful to be able to see it. Well, they were flint knapping up here. No way this is the trail. This looks so much easier to get up here. Hopefully this doesn't dead end and I have to turn around and go back that way. That would suck. I got that cave. It's hard to tell if those are rocks that were stacked or... Look at this. But the shape is just a little weird, isn't it? I mean, always... Oh, no. Always leave everything you find. Let someone else enjoy finding such cool things. Like all those signs back there say, don't rob America's heritage. I don't know if there's anything up there. Honestly, it doesn't look like it. I mean, there could be. I'll go up here and turn around and look. And if it's something really cool, we'll go check it out. I don't see anything. There might be some pictographs. And I know it's like, I'm already up here. Why not? But the end of the day, I'm okay with that. I'm okay if I don't see everything out of sight. It's really hard to actually see everything out of sight. You'd have to spend a long time there. I think that zigzags down. That looks like a trail, doesn't it? I'm gonna keep walking up this way, I think. That looks like a more prominent trail. What a crazy place. Alright. Well, I'm trying to get back to my truck before it gets dark. And maybe be able to get out of here. I'm still a long ways from home. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more content, please hit subscribe. That would help the channel out tremendously. I'd really appreciate it. If you really enjoy the video, you can leave a like. That'd be cool. If not, you don't have to. If you got any questions, comment them, and I will try my best to answer them. But, no, thanks for watching. Till next time.